Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Payton in at the three, the small forward. And for Houston, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Steven Adams out there with Amen Thompson. And it's the great in at the small forward. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's the great. Off target from three-point range. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Left side, Podziemski. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Right side, Podziemski. Outside, Butler. Clock at 6. Nice D from Thompson. And it's Houston's ball. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. The great, the pass to Thompson. Here's the great. Here's the pick. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. And that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play. Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you, and Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
And here's Green from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Green with a screen on Green. Butler on the wing. They set the pick. Lets a three fly. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Pass to Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. Inside. Payton's shot is good.
Right around the painted area, that's where Payton likes to operate.
Here's the great. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Here's Butler. The shot misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Van Vliet right side. He was all alone on that one. Van Vliet's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Here's Payton. No good on the triple. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked. work, the inside game work, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Fifth on the list, the Warriors.
Second chance points were crucial.
Teams will make substitutions. A minute 53 left now in the first quarter. Off 12 points in his last outing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Holiday passes to the Great. Back to Holiday. Here's the Great. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Warriors leading. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State. Will retain possession. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Healed. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Pass to Santos. To the paint. Here's Moody. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Great, the pass to Eason. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.